Welcome to Sunday Mornings with Enlightenism. I'm Brother Malcolm.
And I'm Sister Carolyn.
And we are here today to share some Enlightenism insights with you about a new way to think and live. Enlightenism, a new way to think and live. The power in you is greater than the power outside of you. And we're going to break that down for you today. Sister Carolyn is going to get us started. She's an Enlightenism practitioner, teacher, and workshop facilitator.
Absolutely.
And she's going to get us started today with the power in you. The greater power in you. God consciousness. Sister Carolyn.
Thank you, Brother Malcolm. It's always great for me to start this day with you and to share the process of Enlightenism, and that this broadcast is on the air because we know that there is a new way to think and a new way to live, not just for us but for everyone, and that we were all born whole, perfect, and complete, faceless, formless, colorless, ageless, and have everything that we will ever need for the journey. And when we know that, our awareness becomes fulfilled, and we can remain whole in any situation, because we don't fall for the illusions that we've been given throughout our lifetime. One of the things that I enjoy so much about the 10 principles, and the 10 principles can be found in the book Enlightenism, and I encourage you to purchase this book, Enlightenism, because it truly is a new way to think and live. It uncovers for you, or allows you to uncover, the thinking and the beliefs that you've established within yourself over the years that you've lived. One of the things that we say so often on this broadcast, we talk about your awareness of being. And up until Enlightenism, my awareness of being was conditioned. And it was conditioned so well until I didn't know that it was conditioned. I had been taught over time, not cruelly, not to hurt me, but I had been taught over time, through family, through friends, through education, through religion, through all of the things that we bring in our lives, politics and whatever, who we are, what color we are, what we need to stand for, what gender we are, what we need to be. And we fit ourselves into these conditions. And when we have conditioned ourselves, or we've been conditioned by others, then we know how to react to whatever is going on in the illusionary world. Because in order to fit in, and in order for us to get what others have told us we need, we must respond in kind, and we must respond in what is familiar. With Enlightenism, when we embrace that we have everything that we will ever need for the journey, when we embrace that we have the power within us to change the way we think and live, we can only do that after we have revealed what we believe and what we value. And when you reveal that to yourself, you must then ask yourself the question, am I whole? Am I comfortable? Am I feeling supported? Am I self-reliant? Is this mine? Does it belong to me? And you are the only one that can answer that question. When we understand that we have everything that we will ever need for the journey, then you don't come from lack, limitation, and struggle. You don't come from a victimized consciousness. You come from clarity. You come from establishing, I don't need you to support me. I need and I can support myself. I support myself in what I say, what I do. I am kind to myself so I can be kind to others. I don't give myself criticism that I cannot heal. I'm not criticizing myself, nor am I criticizing others. When I awake in this day, I awake understanding and knowing that I have the power within me to change the way that I think and live. And I don't need to do it from conditions. I can do it from that power that I was born with. Before I was taught all of these things that I'm now feeling bad about, I now know that I have the power within me to change the way I think and live. I invite you to purchase Enlightenism and read the 10 principles. Start there. Take one principle each and every day and repeat it to yourself until you go through the 10 and go back through them, until you understand that you can change the way that you think and live. And this book, Enlightenism, can be purchased through Amazon. If you don't have a copy, get a copy. I invite you to do this so that you can really move into a new way to think and live. And now it's time for Brother Malcolm. Brother Malcolm is a writer. Brother Malcolm is a philosopher, and he is the creator of Enlightenism. Brother Malcolm.
Thank you, Sister Carolyn. Like those insights, like that introduction, like her energy. She's right my better half. Okay, folks, I'm Brother Malcolm. Today I want to get straight to the point. Do you want power in your life? And what kind of power do you want? What is the greatest power that you can imagine today? There are many people that look like me in the sense of we identify as being African Americans. And we have listened to a lot of people tell us about power, what it is, where do you get it from? I want to focus today on going beyond the illusory knowledge of God and discover that beyond this illusory knowledge is God, the God in you, the God consciousness in you. When we go beyond what everyone has told us about God and we get to the place within ourselves, that's where you get to the real God. God is consciousness, whole, perfect, and complete, colorless, faceless, and formless. And that's the way we must communicate with this power in us to overcome and unlearn what other people have told us about ourselves. We are not helpless. We're not powerless. We're not victims. But when we take on and embody the information from other people, then that's who we become. This is a new era, a new time. This broadcast is about a new way to think and live. That means a new way to think of yourself and a new way to live. That means changing the whole paradigm about God consciousness and saying that you, no matter how victimized you may feel today, no matter what you have heard about your grandparents, great-grandparents, and so forth, and how they struggled and suffered, you can do something about it today, not carry on the pain and suffering but the freedom that is in all of us, the God consciousness. You can do something about it today if you're willing to let go of the illusory knowledge. The illusory knowledge is all that we have been taught. We learn all of this information from other people, and you've heard me talk about it on these podcasts quite frequently. Question is, can you let it go? Most of us are unwilling to let go. We have too much faith in the illusory knowledge of other people. What people have told us, not what you have discovered for yourself. People have taught us about things. They have taught us about God. And then we believed it. Discover this for yourself. It's a paradigm shift in consciousness, Enlightenism. What do you know about God? Nothing other than what people have told you. You start talking about God, then you go to some reference point in the illusory knowledge that someone else told us. And one reason I'm calling it illusory knowledge, because it's all made up. It's made up things that people agree upon, and then it becomes a historical fact. But it's made up. It's an illusion. And then you embrace the illusion in your own life. You being all of us, we embrace it in our own lives, and then we become a victim. Then we become beggars in the society. I'm not talking about begging people in that way. I'm talking about begging information that you've got out of the illusory knowledge. You don't have to beg God for anything. God will give you all that you can ever imagine you need. Because God is the divine love, peace, and clarity in you. And you will give yourself anything if you knew how to give yourself the freedom of mind that I am talking about. And that's what Enlightenism is about. Giving yourself the power to change how you think and live. Serious business, folks. It's not just talk. On the inward journey, when you, and I'll just say this briefly, when you meditate or pray, you're in the mind. And in the mind, there's no bodies, there's no labels, or anything except what's in your mind. I am talking about Enlightenism can change how you think about what's in you and discover the God consciousness in you. Now, I know that many of you look at the broadcast and say, why would he be talking about something like this? I'm talking about it because I know that it exists. And I know that if it exists in me, it exists in all of us. We are not coming from a generation of weak people, a generation of people that are powerless. Ask yourself today, where is God? I mean, the God that you heard about in the illusory knowledge. Well, if you look around the world, you say God is absent from all of this in heaven, watching us kill ourselves. No, God is in you, allowing you to choose between the illusory knowledge that you learn from other people and the knowledge, the divine self-knowledge of God consciousness within you. It's a choice, folks. It's a choice. You choose to be a powerless victim with the history of victimization, or you elevate yourself to become a new person with divine self-knowledge. Divine self-knowledge of God consciousness existing in you. Oh, there's nothing greater. I'm Brother Malcolm. Thank you for stopping by, folks. Check it out. Enlightenism.
Thanks for
listening.
listening.
A new way to think and live.
A new way to think and live.